Welcome back to Houston Life. We have made our way into the kitchen. And of course, the holidays, you know this by now, they are fast approaching. And for many families here in Texas, that calls for tamales, a delicious dish worth the intensive labor that goes into making them.
Usually there's a tamale line. There's several people in the making process. Our friend Tanji Patton with Good Taste TV is joining us with a great recipe for home cooks and some other options in town if you want to outsource like I love to do.
Well, I've made tamales once in my life. It was about 25 years ago, and I vowed I'll never do it again.
Never do it again.
It is a lot of labor. I mean, they were delicious. I love them, but
it's a lot of work. You got to incorporate a lot of people into that line.
Absolutely. And the reality is there's so many great tamales in Houston. Some restaurants are really doing some artisan, great, original, authentic tamales, just like you'd get, you know, back at home when the tamaladas were happening in the kitchen. So I thought I'd start with some wine. We're getting ready for Thanksgiving. One really common question this time of year is what wine, you know, for Thanksgiving?
Sure.
I brought two wonderful ones from The Calling. The Calling makes beautiful wines. Russian River Valley fruit, they're Pinot, they're Chardonnays. Beautiful wines. This is the Pinot Noir. These are special bottle wines. I mean, this is for a special meal, and you will taste the finesse in that. That is just a smooth, beautiful Pinot. They do a Chardonnay as well. Both of those good. You may want to lift a bottle. It's hard to see with that. With
Here,
the label.
I can hold this up right
there. We go. The Calling. H-E-B has them. And then another choice. You know, you get a lot of different taste profile wine drinkers, right? When you've got a lot of people at the table. This is always a good choice. Riesling's paired with a variety of foods. This is the Thomas Schmidt Riesling. This is the Spotless. So this profile is towards the sweeter side, but not so sweet that it won't pair great with food. They do a Cabernet as well. On the back of these wines, you see a scale of dryness to sweetness. But this is a great one if you're trying to please a lot of people at the table. And it's just a nice...
Oh, I do like that.
Yeah, beautiful fruit. Lovely wine.
I would drink this as a dessert wine. By the way, your drinkware here, this is Courtney's Zavala proof. These are not glass, but they look so fancy.
Cool Linscomb does the tablescapes for us, as you guys know, every time. And they do a phenomenal job. Okay, let's talk tamales.
Yeah, let's get to the meat and the potatoes.
Okay, you guys, I had so much fun yesterday. I made tamales with Irma Galvan.
Oh, I love her.
We had the best time. Her kitchen is Mexican grandmoms, right? I mean, they've been doing tamaladas for years. They've worked with Irma for years. She brought her classic. She does a classic pork tamale. It is done the old-fashioned way. 3 different kinds of chiles. The pork, she puts lard, and she says the only way to do the masa is with just good old pure lard. And she also puts the chili paste into the masa. So the flavor on that, you can try
that's this one here, right?
There's a little bit of a kick to it.
Phenomenal, phenomenal. The way to do Irma's is to go to Irma's, enjoy a wonderful meal, and order the tamale. The presentation at the plate is beautiful. The flavor's delicious, and Irma's is such a gem.
And then order some extras to go. I love, Tanji, that you're doing this because people will often reach out to Courtney and me and say, okay, it's tamale season. Where should we go? You've done the work for us today, telling us the hot spots to hit.
I think these are some of the best in town. There are so many different options, but Irma's always a winner in my book.
Okay, great.
Moving on, Hugo's. Okay, anything coming out of Hugo's kitchens of any of his restaurants.
A-list.
Absolutely, absolutely. So he has a variety as well. Now, Hugo's you can start ordering now to take home. He has a chili puya, which is an interior Mexico chili, lots of flavor. A chicken mole poblano, which is absolutely delicious. And then, Derek, if you want to try his vegetarian, this is a mushroom.
Oh, yeah, cool.
And it's got a green tomatillo sauce. So
lovely.
We do a variety of flavors. And, of course, order now. Get your order in.
For sure. What do you think?
It's a home run.
Yum, right?
So
Only
good.
5 of those.
There's plenty here.
They're fantastic. So Hugo's always good. And then behind that, we have Ninfa's. Maria Chavez has been making tamales the old-fashioned way, rolling them by hand at Ninfa's for 25 years.
Wow.
So these are, you can order as well. They do your traditional flavors, but they also do one with nopales and poblano peppers and onions and cheese.
I bet that's delicious.
Is delicious. And they do a sweet version. So it's kind of a pineapple stewed down with some spices and flavors and sugar. And it's just a nice tradition because a lot of families, you know, had a sweet tamale as well at Christmas. So that's a good one too. And then Sylvia's. Who doesn't love Sylvia?
Another Houston staple, for sure.
Known for her enchilada as well. Get ready, she does great tamales. Sylvia is actually going to be starting tamale classes. They start November 19th and for 3 Saturdays. And she's also going to host a tamalada.
Oh,
so
fabulous.
if you want to learn how to do it, you know,
from the experts,
yes. Sylvia's is doing that, and she's taking orders for tamales as well.
Very nice,
Okay.
Tanji. All right, so for the brave souls who wish to create them at home.
Yeah, how brave are you? I chose the easiest recipe I could find, and this is from my friends at Goya, and it's delicious and simple. So the ingredients are pretty easy, they come together. The key is soak your husk. Don't make that mistake, it's a very common one. And the filling on this is actually got mozzarella in it. You can use Oaxaca cheese, but you want a melty white cheese.
Okay.
The key to the flavor is this green salsa. This stuff, keep it in your kitchen, it goes on a variety of things. But that is the key flavor element along with the cheese in the filling. And so what you do is, the key is if you want to try and get one of these.
Okay.
I've got them for both of you. Put a bunch of just get a big spoon. Here,
Of which one?
That's your masa.
Okay.
Okay. Oh,
And
little
then you want
traffic
to
jam here.
spread it. You want it to be kind of
Yeah, like flat,
flat,
a nice thin
but
layer.
a nice, yes. You just keep working with it till you get it.
And the
Okay.
masa, we're scooping essentially like a healthy tablespoon amount. Is that right?
Oh,
You
mine
were
was a
gonna
little
say
bit over.
healthy masa.
Doesn't
that might
exist.
be a contradiction in yours, but yeah, good
Okay.
healthy tablespoon.
Okay.
And then you're going to take the filling, put a good amount of that.
Okay.
That filling is good by the spoonful. I'm telling you, this green salsa, the Goya product, is amazing, and the cheese adds some nice richness to it as
Okay.
well.
Okay.
And then we
once you-
fold.
And then you fold. And you fold up the tail end once you've got it together. You'll put them in a steamer. And it depends on, you want to test them, but I would say about an hour and a half, just a slow rolling
steam.
boil steam, yeah. And then they come out, and that's your finished product right there. These are a very, very easy recipe. So if it's kind of a good starter tamale.
Good job.
If you want to try them at home, very
It's like wrapping a
nice.
baby in a little corn blanket.
It's a baby
adorable.
tamale.
It's a baby
Yeah.
tamale.
Listen, we're going to have the link to this recipe and everything else that we talked about today on our website, HoustonLife.tv. Cheers to you.
Guys, cheers to you. The holidays are here.
We're going to keep eating, Tanji. It's
Go
great to
for it.
see you.
Thank you, Tanji.
We've got plenty.
I know.
When we know you're busy, there you see it on your screen. You can watch Tanji's show, Good Taste with Tanji, this weekend on KPRC2. Just set your DVRs for 5:30 a.m. She is always full of exciting and tasty places on her show.
Follow us on Instagram, Good Taste TV.
Okay,
There you go.
and on Instagram.